Hello. Sorry, I just woke up. Hi, welcome to Monster Train. Great start. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Nothing new to talk about at the start, so let's hop in there. Let's do a little train. Let's get active. Let's get animated. Let's do what we came to do. We came. We saw. We came. Um. Okay, I'm okay with this start here. Exile, Wormkin, and Stygian. We got a lot of consume cards as well here, so it's going to play well with Echo Right. This is a pretty good start. Got a lot of options for us here. Drop Cage, not great. Wormkin has no movement cards, and Stygian has one movement card. Concussive Coals, though, is also a little whack, but I guess we'll take it. Not an amazing choice between the two. And here, we got Shellsmith or Marsh-Lord. You have 3 consume spells, so that's right now that's 12 armor, and that's it. I'm down to egg it up. Let's go. Let's get in there. And you know, I'll even take the Horde here too. I'm feeling strong. This is an interesting choice. We have a lot of spells. So spell power is pretty cool, but it's right now it's only +3 spell power once we play all of our consume spells, which is not amazing, right? I'm leaning towards Wing Stealer because card draw is good, and Wormkin tends to have a lot of low-cost spells, so they can usually get this card draw for free. But Guild Marker this early, I think, is secretly very strong, because all of our shops are now 25% off. I think Wing Seal is still the better pick, but it's tempting either way. Let's snag it. Let's go. I think we take the unit draft here, and I think we just play top 4 and let these clergymen walk. Kill as many as we can, but just keep in mind that they're going to do 1 damage each to the pyre, except for this man. Apparently, never mind. My bad. Like this. Now let's just hatch this guy. Ooh, hey. There we go. I'll take that, thank you very much. Okay. We'll prep you to die next turn. Get the hatch here as well. The flies down. I think you do this, this, this. And then everything dies. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Train Steward is dying right now, which I think is okay. Did we just let that happen? We get to play another one. Hopefully next turn. We'll see if we draw it, but yeah. Let's crystal up here. Oh fuck. Okay, well. Not the best draw in the world, but I think we're okay anyway. I think we already win the Relentless here, right? Like, to an extreme degree? Yeah, okay, cool. Kill you. Cycle you, whatever. We're just min-maxing here. Let's just skedaddle. Let's just keep on keeping on. So, oh my god, purple Echo Infusion and purple Offering Token. Damn, that's some pretty good choices there. Purple Siren is good, don't get me wrong. We can make a pretty strong incant deck here, and it's not the worst combo with Echo Ray, but it's not a huge synergy. I think I like going Bog Chrysalis and just going double egg here. Like, ideally here we would go Bog Chrysalis, right? And we would get Shellsmith from the next what are they called? Forge? Dark Forge, yeah. We would get Shellsmith from the next Forge, and we would just go big on eggs. Which I like. And we don't need Shellsmith. We can just go probably all in on Marsh Lord. And just do like tank egg in the front, and then this is the damage egg in the back. I think that works pretty well for us too. Either way. Like the right side here. Incant's pretty good on the egg just to give it some bulk. Interesting choices. We could do Keeper of Echoes as an infusion. We have a decent amount of purple cards, so it would help with just the base HP on Bog Chrysalis. I think we can rock it. I think we go Incant Stone as well. Incant Stone combined with Keeper of Echoes, I think, is enough bulk for the eggs. I think this gets us there as far as just the eggs being able to survive sweep on top floor. We would love to find Intrinsic for this Echo Infusion at some point, but other than that, we're pretty much good. All we need now is like a multi-strike on the Bog Chrysalis. And we're there, basically. Yeah, let's go. We should be able to handle Mark pretty well here. We're a good deck for it. Ooh, that's a scary floor down there. I will say that. Let's get this out of here. You're dazed, so that's interesting. We just pick you off here. Okay, so top floor fly is dying, which is not good news. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Ugh. Damn. We'll just take this here, I suppose. Work on that top floor hatch. Can we save you now? I don't think so, right? Oh, we saved him. Okay, sick. Well, that's fantastic news. 1 HP, baby. Take some pyre damage there, but you know, had to be done. Dang, we're hanging on by a thread here. This here. Got our next hatch. Pick you off. Let's get some more crystals up here. Oh, let's. Oh, hold on. Maybe we want to play this bottom floor. Just kill the clergyman. Oh, he already killed the clergyman. Duh. What am I doing? This up here. And we easily win this. There's no way we lose this one. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. So a little bit of a hit from the trial, but worth it for the money, I think. Ooh, and we get Echo Transfer, Echo Snare, and Bounding Echoes. All very good. I'm taking the Echo Transfer. It's a little greedy, but it's pretty good. Ice Storm's a solid pickup here, too. Not very impactful right now, but it hopefully will be soon. Stygian Banner doesn't do that much for us here, and there's some pretty good spells you could upgrade, so I kind of want to go Merchant of Magic still, but right side is just value. Right, we're a little low on health, we could use a little top off, and we get a relic. I think we go to right side. I guess I'll take wing clippings here. Although there's a very good chance we'll set up some sort of edge loop in the future, wing clippings might mess that up. So I kind of don't want to do it. Titan's Claw does nothing either. Just give me the money, I think, actually, here. Yeah, the wing clippings might come back to bite us in the ass. So I don't really want it. I think this is a good Awoken Rail Spike deck. I think it'll be better than not having it. Maybe we'll get an Awoken Rail Spike Infinite going. Let me think here. We're good to go. Okay, we get a bomb top floor. Can't really stop it, but like whatever. Oh, it's dazed. We can stop it. Okay, cool. You know what? Let's be a little proactive. Let's kill the big clergyman in the front there. So it's one less hatch, but I think it's an important thing to do. God damn you. Okay, so we might be losing this egg because of the double top floor bomb here. No, we're not losing the top floor egg at least. Okay, good. Should have played the spike there first, probably. Probably, maybe. I think you live if we play this Echo Transfer, huh? No, you're good. Okay, sick. Please. Oh, Ice Storm's our hero here? Are you doing 450-50? Hell yeah. That's a big one. Take 2 damage to fire for that, but that's okay. I don't know if we needed this Bogfly alive, but it's nice. It's nice to not lose them. Okay, we need these train stewards out of here. They're just clogging up the deck at this point. Put this here. Bango, get some more armor. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely time for train stewards to get out of here. We're looking in a pretty good spot here, I'd say. This is not a deck for any of these cards. Garbage. Worth considering, but not very much. And then garbage. So we have some armor, but we don't have any buffs in this deck, so this is just bad. Skipping these, we don't need any more units. We're already good in that regard. I think we want card draw here, and then maybe energy next. We'll see how we're looking. We definitely want to go right side here. Left side, I love for the removals, but I think we need to focus on just getting multi-strike on this egg now. The potential of that is worth more than the things over here. Like we don't, like, Wormkin Banner is worthless to us. We already have our units figured out. Vortex is worth a lot, If we dupe, what would we dupe here? Is the question, and I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what we dupe here. Maybe like Echo Infusion. But beyond that, not a whole lot to do there. So then we go right side. Multi. Hey, multi-strike. Easy. Okay. You know, while we have the money, let's get rid of 2 Train Stewards here. That's big right there. Hit the Forge. Can I get that Shellsmith? No. Okay. Well, I'm okay going Marsh Lord 3 here. I don't think we want Repeater. It's kind of cool to like repeat, I guess, Awoken Rail Spike if you have a lot of energy. Should maybe consider that beforehand when we picked our thing. But I think I just prefer Marsh Lord here. We do need to take a lot of we need like critical mass on etch cards now though. We need to make sure we can actually hatch and then buff our Bogworm that comes out of Marsh Lord 3. Which we can do. We can get there for sure. Mark seems pretty free here. Not too worried about the Sycophants. Okay. What we got here? All garbage. Okay, not the best start. I'll admit it. Take this. Okay, we're hatching the first egg now, which is good. One, two, three. Prevent some damage here, I suppose. Okay, we should have this man dead here. Pitch this. Ooh, that's a good one. Go. Okay, we're killing big boys. We're killing heavies now. That's good. Guess you do that. If we could kill this Quilled Marksman, that would be great, which we can. Okay. Weight of Contrition for Weight of Contrition. Good trade. Yeah, we should expect these curses. Keep scaling the boys. Yeah. Okay, it's working pretty well here. Not bad. And it'll be much better once we turn this into a Bogworm. We may want to dupe the... Ooh, Soul Siphon's interesting. We may want to dupe the... I think we want to duplicate the Bog Crystals at this point, too. I think we want 2 of them in here. Power of Knowledge? No. You might think I'm crazy, but I think this is the one time where I kind of want Total Recall. This is generally like a horrible card, but I think we're in a situation where we actually do just want as many consume cards as possible, and we haven't seen many. And I think this is the time we want it. Well, I do want Unnamed Tome. That's a pretty good one. I had to skip the purple, what was it? Crystalline Seeds, I think? No, couldn't. Yeah, it was Crystalline Seeds. But, you know, Unnamed Tome is just better. Right side's bad for us, I'm pretty sure. So we want to go left. We get removals. We have a lot of money to look at the trinkets. Yeah. Left side here's the way to go. Echo Seedling, pretty good hit here for us. Remove these train stewards. Ooh, Karuska, baby. Listen, I've always been a big Karuska fan. This is a good Karuska deck. We only had 2 extract cards. But damn. That just shows how good Karuska is, I suppose. Yeah, with Karuska, we slap a holdover on Echo Infusion, and now this is an energy relic. How crazy is that? Do we want a Value Stone here? I don't hate Value Stone on the Woken Rail Spike, I think. Not a terrible play. And maybe we want to put a Purge, because we need shards. We need to not fall behind on shards, I suppose. We have plenty of temples to pick up more things later, never mind. Do we want a Firebox? Firebox with Intrinsic Rail Spike is pretty tempting. But I do want to, if I see Intrinsic, I'm more inclined to put it on Echo Infusion to make sure our Bog Chrysalis survives the first turn of sweep. So I don't think improve Firebox Awoken Rail Spike Intrinsic is a plan. We can just get lucky and hit Awoken Rail Spike on turn 1. I'd rather save our money though. We can do better things with it later, I think. It's a tough decision, I feel like there, but I don't know. 15 armor. That's not nothing. We kind of need these Echo Breaks to kill like, you know, unupgraded marksman here. And we don't need the money that desperately. I think we skip it. We're in a good spot here. We just need to, you know, keep it simple here, I feel like, for the most part. We'll hang on to this for now. Huh. I want to kill you. I really do. Might be a little tricky. Oh, there we go. Boom. Less tricky. Now this gets rid of 2 etch. Or two shell on both you guys. We get a double hatch here if we play it this way. Karuska pops. Okay. That works out. Pop it like this. I don't think I'm ever going to play this. Soul Cripple, man. Okay, I think we just hit you now. I wanted to get to this top floor, but I just realized we don't even get any value out of consuming on this floor anymore. So I think we just do this here. Okay. This seems pretty strong. Kill this man. You're hitting for 60. I guess we just put this here. Let the Kanos people do his job. There we go. Actually, you know, I should have picked one of them off first and then played the Ice Storm. A little bit of a bad sequence there. Ooh. Love the infusion. Okay, let's try to prevent some damage here, huh? A little bit. Okay, good. We can't kill the marksman here. Might as well work on these guys down here then. Good. Now let's just incant up here. Sweeper boss doesn't mess us up too poorly, I don't think, because these guys have a lot of armor. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, these bog flies just kill. You die, right? Oh, wow. Kano's Pupa does not even die. Can you believe that shit? We even saved Echo, right? Okay. Yeah, we're outputting some pretty consistent damage, but we're gonna A, need a little more oomph, but B, get more oomph when we hit Marsh Lord 3, so I'm not too worried. With Carrasco, I think we can afford contamination. I think that'd be pretty useful. Frenzied Swarm, I think, is pretty good here. It kind of solves defense for us, I feel like. Like, we had defense kind of figured out by just playing a big Bogworm and, like, giving it consume, or a bunch of consume cards so it gets bigger. Frenzied Swarm is just an easier way to solve the problem, I feel like. Let's do that. Let's go left side here, which is pretty good. We get to remove... Well, Train Swords are all gone, huh? With the Frenzied Swarm plan, I think we start removing Foregone Powers, which sucks because they're purple, but we're not really struggling to hatch anymore, I feel like, so not a huge deal. That's a lot of melee weakness here. I don't know if we need that. I think it's too expensive. I'm okay with Echo Break here being Surge Stoned. We'll cripple down to once, that way we can hit it off of the spike. Seems pretty good. Let me just roll this. I think we want to remove Consume. Not really. Do another Surge Stone. Then lower the cost of... Just Rail Spike again. Put it down to -3. Or we can go Eternal Stone on it. But no. We like that it consumes, I think. Temple, how you looking? Value Stone, Purge Stone again. Okay. So we're gonna go left side here. It looks like, and Hell Vent the egg, the Bog Crystal is here. I'm pretty sure. Means a couple of interesting things. It means we have to stall on our hatch on our opening turn. We can get both eggs down because we don't have enough space for the. Or actually, hold on a second. How is the Bogworm Cocoon? How big is the Bogworm Cocoon? I might be out of my mind here. Hold on a second. Because the Bogworm Cocoon, it might be 2 space actually, the egg itself. Hold on. Where are you? It's 3 space by itself. Shit. Okay, so double Bog Crystals doesn't really work here then. We need more shards. Okay. Let's Purge Stone. A Foregone Power here. We'll take this, and we should be able to get 25 from the temple. If not, we can you know, just dump them into like a spell and then dupe it here. It'll be fine. Hello, Fel. Please don't add Scourges to my deck. I know you will not listen. I can't. You can't play. You need 2 crystals for the Karuska to take effect here, basically, which is unfortunate. Get this out of here. We'll start purpling up. Okay, we got some hatchies. That doesn't do much. I think we just daze down here. Guess we should do this too. Stop them from putting more curses in the deck. Okay. That freaking annoying, man. You're dazed, which is good. I can't hit you with the melee weakness, unfortunately. It can't be done. Okay, we can kill this marksman though, which is pretty sweet. Play this up here. Pass the turn. You're dazed. But we should slap this down now for sure. Come on. Guess we recall? Ah, shit, oh well. I wanted to get the 5 and then kill an Absolver. Get an extra hit in on Fel, but whatever. Works well enough. Okay, Absolver there, dead. We get a Karuska hit here. You're dying. Okay, we'll just prevent damage top floor. This is a little bit of a weird deck, but it's more or less working, which is nice. Definitely kill the Curse Man down here. I think we're gonna get a big power spike once we get the bog worm, because we do have a lot of consume cards that we're just not getting any value out of, and it's gonna do really good for us once once this man starts doing what he does. Okay, let's Karuska first here. Get a sense of how we're handling this. Silence you boys. We'll take the Frenzied Swarm here. Take the damage prevention. I don't feel like our flies are that strong this time. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm going crazy. Either way. They're hitting for 200 damage each, I guess, ish. And they've got like 100 health each. I think we'll be okay, but I don't know. Just a little nervous is all. That's a good draw. How we looking? How we looking? Yep, they didn't even get to the flies. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot. Itch this. That down. One more infusion. Echo Right has been saved. I doubt we saved Kino's Pupa here, but no. Rest in peace, bud. Okay. What's our rare? Incubation makes sense to me. We just hatch faster, and it has etch on it too, like or consume on it, I suppose. Looking pretty good, and we don't need the energy. With the Karuska, we're good on energy now, I feel like. For the most part. I think we just take more card draw. We're not struggling to play out our hand, we're struggling to play enough cards every turn. This seems like the more appropriate pick here. Definitely going left side. Taking this as well. In the magic shop, looking for that good holdover. One of these days. Kind of a weird one, but I think we put recall down to 0. Get in the cavern here, see what's going on. Random consume card. Give me broken memories. I would love a broken memories here. Go to the forge, take Marsh Lord 3. Repeater is kind of a little bit interesting, but not very. We get way more value out of going Marsh Lord 3 here, I'm pretty sure. The Eternal Stone's bad in this deck. We'll roll it. We missed the holdover again, not a huge deal. Finally get a normal +10, so we can put that on Ice Storm. Do we want a double stack here? I'm down for the double stack contamination. With the trample worm, that's going to be pretty big, I feel like. Let's do that. And... I think just this is good. Take a 0 costed. Let's see here. Nothing's walking against us. I'm pretty confident here. I think we take the 400 gold. Just, you know, become big spenders. Animation's pretty bad here. Hate hitting our own boy so hard here, but we gotta do it. Bit of Karuska hit here. Pick off the double strikeman. We'll hang on to Tome. Take that. That just kills you. I can't tell. Is this isn't are you hatching from this? You're not getting an X over your name. Both times it goes to 0, which I think means you're hatching. Okay, yeah. Kill you. 50-50? Hell yeah, let's go. We got a lot of shit going on here. We got just a dump truck full of consume spells here. Just an absurd amount. Just so many cards. I'm overwhelmed with what the correct card is to play. Yeah, I know it's not Soul Cripple. That I'm positive about. That's the wrong card to play. What do we want to bring back? Get a Broken Memories into Echo Transfer here is pretty good, because then we get to hit it off of the Awoken Rail Spike. Let me put this down here. Just go big spike, draw 6. Really just keep incanting. Play the Frenzied Swarm to take no damage. Okay. We played like 18 cards that round, and I feel like none of them did anything. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but I feel like they just didn't do anything. Definitely hit him with the Contamination. I mean, it doesn't matter, actually, now that I think about it. You're already dead. Contamination doesn't actually change things here for us. I think we just go risky and not pitch the Frenzied Swarm. Fuck you. God damn you. Okay, that was funny. Take our 12. We get what we deserve. This man is unbelievably dead. Okay. Listen, I've learned from my mistakes. I'm not doing it again. I'm not playing the Foregone Power again. You can't make me. They pitch dead weight. Pitch dead weight. You gotta start working him down. Put this up here. Oh, they healed a full. No. I can't believe this. Okay, we need to contaminate this man. Get this out of here. There you go. Big plays on the bottom floor. Mini bosses don't heal to full, right? Yeah, non-bosses. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, we're looking like the Bogworm's gonna kill you in one hit here, which is pretty funny. Play this. Oh yeah, you're extremely dead, huh? You are unbelievably dead as hell. Yep. Good work, Wormy. Great job. I don't want Power of Knowledge. We have so many consume spells in this deck. Like, holy shit. We just consume a ton of spells. I don't want Power of Knowledge still. It's really bad. I'll take the money. I will take a second Unnamed Tome. That's a pretty good get for us for sure. Definitely left side. Easy left side here for sure. Permafrost? We'll think about it. We need to hit enough shards here. Seek Stone. Love it on the infusion. Absolutely. Value Stone. We'll think about it. Hold on. What's the Merchant of Trinkets got for us here? Oh, Bog Slime. Damn. Bog Slime. Okay. That's like a S+ pick for us. Golden Vault is worth considering. What's also worth considering is getting rid of our last Foregone Powers, which is pretty cool. We don't have to worry about Frenzy Swarm shenanigans there. If you ask me, I think we just straight up... Well, I think we put a +10 here. I think that's worth it. I think we roll this. Okay. So here's the deal now. You Value Stone, Frenzied Swarm. Then you double stack it. So it's still 0 costed. Right? You buy Golden Vault for a little bit, or actually, what do you think is better? What do you think is better here? Precious Plating or Golden Vault as far as HP is concerned? Or Trader's Quill too, huh? Trader's Quill is not nothing either. These are all worth considering, right? Although if we go Precious Plating or Trader's Quill, we can then buy a removal. You know, I think you just go Plating into removal here. And just remove... I think you remove one of our starting offering tokens. Purple one's pretty good, the normal one's kinda eh. You get rid of that. And you search on an Echo Break. And you give a cost down to... Slow Cripple? Seems fine. Go to the Hell Event. What do you dupe? What do you dupe? Probably the Frenzied Swarm. We're at 110 shards now, but I think that's worth it. Should help us keep Divinity just absolutely locked down top floor. And we draw through our deck so quickly that I think it won't be too hard to, like, you know, use it as an overall defensive strategy. Put this here. Oh, I forgot about Diligent. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty sick play right here. It's looking pretty good. You know what? Let's just hatch the worm now. I'm okay with that, I think. Let's pitch the shard. Get rid of all the curse boys. Absolutely stuff you with melee weakness. It's pretty funny. Play this for the incant top floor. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. We want a Broken Memories back. It's like an Echo Infusion, maybe? Oh, did I consume this? I didn't mean to consume this. Oh, whatever. Put this down. Okay, Vengeful Shard being 0 is actually pretty funny. Happy to see it. Play out all of our spells now. Kill this. Keep etching this floor to buff up the Bogworm. Okay. Five damage. So play that here. We'll draw a bunch of shit, but we'll hit him with the big daze up here. Yeah, this seems like a pretty easy dub right now. I don't see how this goes wrong at this point. We've got great scaling and great defensive options here. It's kind of just working. Odds are pretty low that Ice Storm double taps the Purifier here, but, you know, might as well try. Damn, and it killed... Wow, that was really good. Not only did it kill the Purifier, it killed the Wing Boy as well. What do we... I think we consumed the Echo Infusion. I think I care more about transfer at this point. We do need to be careful. Our deck is pretty thinned out at this point. It's mostly, it's mostly curses and then frenzied swarms. Something to be cautious about. We can only play one frenzied swarm a turn. So yeah. But this man did just take a lot of damage from the melee weakness, so that's good. There we go. Bingo bango. And next turn we draw a Frenzied Swarm and like 12 curses. So we'll just yoink. There we go. GG. I think this works better against the Divinity in general because we're hitting it every single turn. But it might be tricky. We shouldn't, you know, we shouldn't discount it necessarily. I think Star of the Diligent, the consume effect was both a blessing and a curse there because we did run out of cards basically. But it definitely gave us, you know, extra consumes, which is pretty cool. So I don't know, it's gonna be a little tricky. Let's get the egg, the fusion there. I would love to play the Echo Break here, but with Echo Seedling in mind, I kind of like just hitting the Awoken Rail Spike to get 3 copies of it. Okay. See what else we got. Put a big Force Contamination in. And with an Echo Break as well. Maybe we should save up Tome for later. Hit him with the Frenzied Swarm. Pretty cool opening turn there. Hitting the Divinity for 1,700. Pretty neat, pretty neat. What's in our consume pool that we really want? You know, I'm okay with just bringing back a Rail Spike. In our discard pile. I don't want to hit infusion or transfer here, I don't think. So let's put some more cards in there before we play this. Although we did hit them, it would bump up the Rail Spike here actually quite a bit. Yeah, I'm okay with it. We hit them both. Wow, okay, well. A little less good. But oh well. Draws 8 is too many. And now draw 7 again, too many. So we'll just do this. Okay, I think we got this one. I think we're gonna pull through here. If I was to guess, I would say we're gonna pull through on this one. Let's save the tomes as well. Okay. Yep, that's it. That is the game, everyone. That's one of the cooler rushdowns I've had on the Divinity in a while. It feels like, at least. I don't know. Hit you with the silence. Hit you with the consume here. There you go. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was a fun one to record. Getting a 7-turn boss rush on Divinity is always pretty cool as well. And yeah, Marshallord, pretty sick. Everyone's always talking smack about my boy Marshallord. I think he has an argument for being the most consistent of the Echo Rights. So, you know, I like him. I think he's sick. Not as, that's like the thing, right? I think he has like the lowest high roll potential, but he's got like a very consistent baseline. He's got like a low or high floor, lowest ceiling of the three. But as you can see there, you know, that's a huge boss rush kill on Divinity. So he's still got a pretty high ceiling. But anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll give you the seed. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next time. National Pushed Scared. Bye.